James, Wade up ahead, great pass, great finish. Joe Johnson feeling it tonight. Joe Johnson doing it again. And they push their lead to 9.
You guys are built for this.
Ray Allen will take the 3 for the lead. It's in. And Miami has won it.
We begin in Miami, where the Heat were 1 win away from ending the Nets season and advancing to the conference finals. So we're off to Miami and American Airlines Arena. And there is LeBron James. Game 4, an epic 49-point performance. But it was Dwayne Wade who was strong in the first half of Game 5. He had 20 points. That was tied for his highest scoring half all season.
Yeah, it was too much D-Wade. He carried the team throughout the course of the game, and then, you know, obviously LeBron played a big part in the second half and scoring, and you see Ray Allen, who hits a big shot at the end of the game, who basically puts the dagger in him.
He missed his first 6 threes, though, and the Heat in the first half were 1 of 16 from downtown. Joe Johnson puts it in, and Brooklyn led 49-42 at halftime. And, Rick, he kept it going in the third when he had 12 more points.
He sure did. This is what Joe does. Doing it on the road, though, put the Brooklyn Nets in a position here. And here comes Paul Pierce. Joining in, Joe is even on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn had a 9-point lead going to the fourth quarter, and Joe just kept his foot on the gas pedal.
Oh, definitely. I mean, in order to guard Joe Johnson, you got to speed him up. They kind of let him dictate the pace, and as you can see, he got anywhere on the basketball court he wanted to go, especially when a great defender like LeBron James, he kept playing at a slow pace, dribble the ball, get to where he wanted to get on the court, and look, knocks down another shot.
That was an amazing shot right in LeBron's face. It put the Nets up by 8 with 4:50 to go, but Brooklyn would stop scoring and Miami would capitalize. LeBron James with a 3 made it a 5-point game, and then Dwayne Wade with a short little jumper. We got a 3-point game.
Exactly what I said. D-Wade was big tonight. He made clutch plays and key shots, and, you know, he kept them involved in the game.
And then under 2 minutes to go, watch this. Joe Johnson, he's got big ideas, Rick.
LJ plays both ends of the floor. Cue the white stripe. It starts now.
And then the Heat move it around, and they find Walter Ray Allen.
Oh, man, it started with LeBron getting into the paint, throwing it to Mario Chalmers. Chalmers did what he did, seen one of the best shooters that ever shot the ball from three-point land. And Ray Allen, the Husky, did what he did, knocked it down.
He still got game.
Yes, sir.
And then that play was drawn up for Sean Livingston. He had a chance to tie, but he missed. Ray Allen hit a couple of free throws, so Brooklyn down 4. Joe Cool to the rescue once again. That 3 made it a 1-point game. Now, LeBron James at the stripe. He missed the first.
Still trying to get 50.
9.5 to go. One more coming from the King.
There's the 50.
And he would knock that one down.
Big shot at the end right there, you know, to miss the first shot and, you know, have the poise and the composure to make the second one.
And then watch this. Paul Pierce with the bobble has it knocked out of bounds. Officials would review it, and after review, they would say it's still Nets ball. Rip, what do you see there?
Wow. I thought Paul Pierce should have went to the free throw line. Right there, that was a game changer. That could have easily tied the game up, and they didn't even have to go through this possession.
So Brooklyn's down 2, down to 1 second, down to nothing. It's Ray Allen and LeBron James combining for a series-winning defensive stand. And look at LeBron James howling at the moon. The Heat win at 96-94, and they end the game on a 13-3 run. And KG exits without saying a peep to the Heat or the media. So Miami wins this series 4-1. They advance to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 4th consecutive season. Miami is 9-0 in home elimination games in the Big 3 era. 8-1 in these playoffs, and Miami becomes the first team in NBA history to win a best-of-7 series over a team that swept them 4-0 in the regular season. Rachel Nichols caught up with Ray Allen and the game ball.
Standing here with Ray Allen, who took a swipe at this ball right here toward the end of the Nets' last possession, prevented them from getting off their final shot, and you're not letting that go.
No, I got it. It's something that we didn't do a great job of all night. Joe was tough tonight. He ISO'd our guys, and he made shots over top of us all night, and we didn't have an answer for him until that last possession.
Now, you've hit a lot of big threes in your career, including one right in this building to help save the NBA Finals last year, but the one you hit tonight wasn't so bad either. Did you know it was good as soon as it left your hands?
I was waiting for a second when Mario had the ball. His feet were kind of tangled, and I was hoping he threw it. He kind of threw it last minute, and I was ready. I don't think I made a 3 tonight until that moment, and you just fourth quarter comes, you got to be ready at any given moment.
Down the stretch, with about 2 or 3 minutes left, I think we had like a 7 to 10 point lead. Just playing too cautious, playing against the clock, not being aggressive, making plays, letting the clock get down to like 5 or 3, and then taking tough shots. So we made it hard on ourselves.
We needed stops down the stretch. We didn't get them. We needed rebounds. We gave up offensive rebounds. Things sometimes have to go perfect when you play against the best team in the NBA. And, we almost put together a perfect game, but we came up short.
Do you still want to play? Though you have a couple more seasons, you think you need to play?
Yeah, I think I still have something in the tank I can give a team. So, maybe 1 or 2 at the most. And let's see where I'm at.
Ray isn't going to take any glee in knocking this team out of the playoffs. Will you guys take any satisfaction for him that he was able to do that?
No, we're just excited that we're able to move on.
And we take a look at droughts that really did in the Brooklyn Nets in Game 4. Over the last 4:21, scored just 3 points. Game 5, just 4 points over the last 4:24, and they missed 9 straight shots at one point late in Game 5. So, Rick, Ray Allen obviously hit that huge three to put Miami up with about 32 seconds left, but he also had a big defensive play.
He sure did, and Jesus Shuttleworth gets way too much credit because this is Ray Allen. This is all Ray Allen for all these years, finding ways to be ready. And look, you're going to stop the king. We know what he did last night, garnered a lot of attention. Now you're in scramble. You're going to try and get out to Mario Chalmers because if you go all the way back to Kansas, he will knock this down. But when you're in scramble, uncontested shots are going to show up. He could have taken this one, but what does he do? Patience, didn't panic, got to Ray Allen in the corner to knock down shots that he knocks down consistently for 20-plus years almost. And now you got Joe Johnson, who's had his way most of the game. LJ, as Eric Spoelstra will say, is going to stay consistently persistent about finding a way to help Ray Allen there. Don't worry about that 49 points not becoming 50. A bigger moment was that defensive play between the two of those guys. You get to jump on the scores table and celebrate and move on to the next round.
LeBron James had 20 of his 29 in the second half. Wade had 20 of his 28 in the first half.
Right, like I said, to me the key was D-Wade, keeping him afloat throughout the game when nobody really had it going. And, LeBron was kind of struggling, getting double teamed and, seeing different defenders because of the 49-point game, the last game. A lot of people saying, D-Wade needs to do this, D-Wade needs to do that. Personally, I'm a big fan of D-Wade's and always have been. And, I feel like, he's always going to be there when you need him. He's a guy who plays with a lot of heart, a lot of passion. And when you play the way he do, he's going to find a way.
Very efficient in Game 5, and as you can see, 28 after averaging about 16 through the first few games of these playoffs.